Like, even 2 kills is not enough for Skulls to win this round. 3 is unrealistic. In they go. Skulls spraying away, gets his 1. But Betboom team walk the walk, they talk the talk.
Oh my god.
And still, a lucky shot through the smoke, I don't think is enough for Furia.
Cello!
Doing everything he can in this game, him and Skulls, but...
He said, don't worry guys, I'll toggle now, this is it.
Gonna need more than 1.
There's got to be a series of well-placed shots for Cello's Deagle, and there's this crossfire teed up between sight and the doors. Ooh. Oh my god, another from Cello's Deagle! Hold your horses! He's pulling the strings! Cello here! K-Serato scouting with another! Time is running out!
Players, and even though they make the mistake of getting off the bomb to drop a smoke, like miscom, still Yuri has that cover.
xantares gets them in, and I love that block on Donk. They don't let him get back in the round, keep him smoked off the entire time. Heads up counter-strike from Heroic. Into the T side is a terrifying prospect as well. Quick transfer on the B site. That play dry with no utility, no flash. Almost come to regret it. Just beautiful again from Dom. He has been a titan on this T half. Barely vision. What a weird plant spot. I think he wanted to get safe on Astralis, but at that point he realized there simply wasn't time. He had to stick it there. Couldn't get it covered from ramp. xantares hits the perfect rotate despite going heaven. And 4 kills. How did that bomb get dropped? Did Magic's like go secret and he dropped it?
The space to win that round, the time to win it. It's this stellar 3K out of Flamesy on the hero. Those high pressure moments. And
yeah,
with the
round, right? He gets them. He gets out with a second chance. He even drops the molly. Dude.
A beautiful sequence to open up, right? This shot onto Apex. It's the instant flick back. And then a gift of this double kill walking into him down in dark.
xantares, man. New look vitality from doing the same. They just got to stick the landing. I feel like these rounds are the most important, right? Like getting that conversion. Eternalfire, of course, up would be nice to see those MP9s feast. That is a perfect post-plant for monesy, but he peeks from the wrong side of the site and can't catch a whiff. Wasik double impact as well. Blue has to hit that. He can't. Robs walks into the cross.
Drip feeding more and more info to eternalfire. xantares, as a result, ready for this lurk in through middle. eternalfire might have taken them a moment to put a stop to this, but now it's only ZywOo between them and the win on Anubis. Manages to drop into the site, a chance for the plant, but they charge at him. Knife pulled for xantares. He wants this personal, and ZywOo stab to put a close to Anubis. eternalfire do good.
Molly comes in Palace, and I think it was Apex getting blocked. monesy just swings in alone. Robs isn't there to trade him because he's still holding default. They knew Woxic was there, and Apex is blocked by the...
It's the most unlikely 1v2 from the freshest face in eternalfire.
And you came in saying eternalfire have hot hands. Not only is that absolutely true, but Vitality are ice cold.
The ballsiness of this back-to-back-to-back force buys in the B rushes. But now surely normality is restored as this one is risked it all on triple B rushes. But now they're going to try to take the pace out of it here as the Gunsmaker return.
Puts Vitality 1 round within reach.
Yeah, I mean, the timeout makes a world of sense.
The least likely clutch of the entire series. That is out of nowhere. He plants in the middle of the site with 2 players on the other side of the smoke. Not only does he get away with it, he robs a sharp ZywOo with a Galil.
Pushing
and
long,
finishes
big
Flames.
double swing off of the site. And not only does he deliver his 1 and make it a viable round, he delivers 2 and then wins the round with the clutch. Nasty spray transfer. Oh, it was actually, okay, just saw him in time.
Only needs the sliver. And that nade, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a baddie. Swear on 4 players.
Easy cleanup for the Big Uzera sprint as he gets sectioned off by his
That's a real round, possibly, but yeah, again, I think that, you know, if a team's playing really well, really fluid, in those very silent moments in the round, out for Na'Vi in their setup, you want to catch people rotating, you need to make them suspicious of something, and there's actually a chance that if Snow can push them into CT, there's a plant in store for them.
Just enough pressure to get that CT player back into spawn. You get a bomb plant and an M4 in hand. It ain't the worst outcomes here for Pain. Can Snow do one better?
Okay.
Finds E-Man on the approach.
Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Davideus.
Hi, Alexi B. And this moment here from Snow, you know, he just finds JL with the frag grenade, makes his kill all the easier, bests E-Man an awkward duel, and just enough vision here for Big 9 rounds, all with Pain's name on them. Perfect cover usage as well on the pillar there.
Yeah.
I feel like section off the exit of the tunnels to really deal with the climb up.
This is down into the 20s, I think, with that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, clean one. Show me that tunnels push. Just a perfect timing, finding them on the entry.
There's probably going to be one that stayed in heaven. Oh, and he got that kill too.
Yeah, I love how slippery Snow was there between the two peaks. Man, timing.
Just leave it to Snow. His rifle work has been so impressive.
Whew. Pair of hands, such a reliable piece. Snacks really puts him in a difficult position there by over-peeking before they even get on that bomb. When his teammate's calling, he's low. Monesy, reliable in middle, stalls it out just
Should have felt inconsequential, right? When this kill comes in, you don't think the round is in jeopardy, but then you lose Woxic. Heavy God hits this wild timing to catch the double mid.
There you go, it's third guy. That's such a great little com there as well. They know exactly what they're up against. Eternal Fire, love these stacks. You see that player in the A site, you know it's a heavy kill behind him. When it felt like he was already past the wall. Sure, nice double for xantares, but load that clip back up. I gotta see it. Monesy. An insurmountable task for most, and even he makes it interesting. I can't believe Magic just...
It comes down to the wire, but they don't give Hunter the room nor the respect to play out that clutch.
Oh, okay. Sees Monesy come through with a
Heavy
3.
lifting right now. It's Hunter, Heavy God, and Monesy doing a lot of the legwork so far in this map. You haven't had to talk about Malv
To peek down con with the AWP. It's such a nice position. You've got to have B-main control to do it. So while they're scrapping in B-main, he gets that kill. There's no way they can get out dark. Eternal Fire.
A matter of a few points of health make all the difference. Woxic unable to finish off any of those players that were closing the gap. And then this follow-up shot from Hunter, a thing of beauty.
The thing Magic wants to exploit in this map is off the table right now.
And I think, you know, this is, we opened up this series
Shadow.
talking about how good xantares has
Good
been.
call on that pop timing. They hear Hunter spamming, and as soon as he's low on ammo, they charge it, knowing they have him during a reload. Does just leave Snacks, as you said, stuck in the open. Puckered, you're almost, oh, you're worried. Why are you worried at 15 seconds? But Monesy just has that effect. Great shots for Woxic, able to get far more done than he has any right in the site. And yeah, sure, there's 4 players there, but I would have loved a little bit more. That could have just been Woxic re-peeking on a highlight reel on the long side. Instead, he really has no options with the smoke down, so bit of a disastrous round. And a frustrating one, it seems. As
G2, there might be a few more twists and turns in this one, unless they've got an answer in this 3v5.
Oh yeah, re-smoke's good. Oh, no,
Try and
it's
get
not.
across, but xantares still has this gap. Still has this hole to try and fight through. Hunter making moves, making plays, and Malv's there alongside him. A 3v5 with 3 still standing. G2's plant secured, and Hunter is pressing that advantage. Clean tap on the last man. Only Wycadia left. They got to line up for him here. Wycadia is still in with a chance if he can get past Malv's MD. And so Hunter now the man to beat. The aggression tapered off as he falls back onto the ramp. A phenomenal sequence from Hunter brought this 3v5 back. But can he find that killing blow to get rid of Eternal Fire? Yes, he can. Nuke beckons G2 in.
Maps, you know, with the caveat of Heavy God's positions have seemingly limited him being an anchor and being stuck, for example, in Anubis A main for the first map, or with all those B hits for Maja. So keep that in. Look at this one. Pre-fire, stops, and then xantares just walks in. So, yeah, this is a great map to watch Malbs on. All right, they do a smoke wall on the two anti-ecos. First go around the wait, they do a smoke wall, then they pop A, which is a clean backside molly, couple of flashes out the hut. Too short. What a nice try for Heavy God on an eco round he has no business in a 1v4. The boots. I thought that reroute would really let him down, but it's Woxic's missed shot that cost them all entirely to come through. Got to say, Jota's had a strong series as well. New boy on the block, fresh to this level.
Part of the reason that Alexi doesn't want to put the money down. They were struggling. Alexi himself had a real tough series. Here in this position, Chopper and Donk are trying to find the perfect timing since their teammates are scaling long at the same time. It was great to see, but the timing on the tunnels is everything. Like, we used Snow as the example of how to play B-side Dust 2 yesterday, and if you're free when it came to their economy, so yeah, they run it down to the wire, but there's really no pressure back. No way to stop the plant as well. Save. I mean, we had the last round 5 alive, and fair play. JL getting at least 1 kill in this spot, but you know, odds are stacked against him.
Yeah. You see the flash come over from the 2 rotate. By the looks of it.
Yeah, I want to know if it was a spray or just literally. Oh,
just 2 taps, eh?
Bop, bop. Ooh. They were just in the perfect alignment. Mercury's the most stacked lineup individually in the world right now.
Most stacked lineup individually in the world right now. A part of me actually wants to say, you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. God. Then it's gonna be full throttle. I can't believe he hit the wonderful shot at the end. This is actually quite.
Oh my!
Look at this one. He's like, what? That's more bullets in the AK. It's a nice clutch for him. It's these first 2 kills from JL that make a huge difference. You know, taking out Donk first of all. I mean, any of these rounds, he's already tilting. It's going to be a key to victory, 100%.
That's taking you seriously.
I wear them too, man.
Okay. Oh, snapped on, dude. And there's a moment there as well.
It's a frantic shot for Wonderful. Like, he has to be like, oh, right now for Navi, that's elbow, and that's banana. Maybe they are run boosting somewhere else.
Well, they've done it twice. They've tried for the ledge. In the round that it didn't work previously, they tried for the ledge, but they've also been run boosting Donk over the Molotov
just to get holding a flash and then realize it isn't exact. This is when you get moments like this.
Yeah. Donk's not even going to give you an extra half second. Tap back into Ime.
And there's also this. Again, it's Wonderful's late flash that allows them, with their run boost, to pull off the exact tactics that Spirit were struggling with to counter the mid-control.
Man. That's the Aztec death whistle of Counter-Strike.
It was just
yeah.
Spot back and forth. Yeah, Donk is starting to win more often versus Imma, but for how many rounds has gone on at this point, there's no clear winner, right? Imma better.
All the right ways.
Look at this first kill.
Okay. Careful, Donk's gonna punch something. Or someone. Should have done it yesterday. We could have.
It's chaotic, and the A setup looks scary for a second for Navi as JL goes down first, but overall, wow, jumping over the smoke.
Huge. Starting to feel like Ima's get. And Wonderful kind of left out there in the open. You saw JL kind of evacuating, but it leaves him lingering for the first Donk frag. And then it's just back into the headshots. And this pickup from Wonderful. Shadow advantage, high alert, ready for the Shiro hold. But look at this gargoyle, top middle.
Oh, it's ridiculous that he kills him again like that. Oh my God.
Magic sees a slip. Always seems to slip through their fingers.
You saw a bit swing that molly. Just too many players alive. That could have been a key play in a 2v1 because it's donk. Confidence is a real issue in Counter-Strike because Woxic does a great job of like peeking out of E-box just to draw their attention to allow the lurk to have its like full efficacy. But first of all, we see two great tactics to kick things off. They felt like the round was over right here after a shot like that. No way. Let's watch this back, dog. Bro, that's insane. Got the ammo coming through the smoke. He identified where his target was and dealt with Jota. This is risky. Oh, the switch to the M4 too. Wow. Him out while Spirit were waiting, and yes, it came relatively close, but this is a moment where Spirit get 10 rounds. Their confidence just feels unbreakable at the moment, and there's not much more you can ask from them. Magic's got the life game that he had. donk still had him beat by like a hair. I wish I could say that the first half was closer because some, comebacks you can precipitate more. Eternalfire just have to turn it all the way up here on CT side in a way that we were missing. It's actually just drawing a lot of time off the clock. The Spirit are really worried about running into it. Eternalfire have weaponized this beautifully.
I also think, you go back to that round where they had Tech 9s and charging through the smoke unexpected before the execute. And with Cadia,
wow,
key piece of Eternalfire coming alive late into this first map.
Xantares lighted up in this final round to get into post-regulation. The B-side hold looked like it was heating up with donk getting that first kill. There were a couple of close disasters in these last few rounds, but Eternalfire avoided opportunities like they did. So many times this game. At least it's naded open totally, so full. Down to one moment, but one thing you got to give credit for to Spirit is making sure to focus on their aim. Oh my goodness.
This just feels like he's getting bested. xantares kicking it up a notch.
Really overwhelming now, and it honestly feels like, they had this flash ready. They gave Zontix a spot to stand behind the molly. It could have been on purpose. Eternalfire, they got absolutely wiped off the board. And they're already a map up now after a 4-12 comeback on map 1.
Lap.
And Spirit are a young team, man. Like, they've been there before. They've been there many times. And in the middle of last year, we thought he's going to be swinging even harder now.
Yeah, because I feel like the frustrations he walked into Nuke with, like you're saying, with a lack of multi-frags, he couldn't get it all out.
Yeah.
He's still pent up. And it started with him too. Help the field for Chopper.
You see shots like all these shots in this game, it's like, you're going to die in tough ways. You almost never see this out of Spirit, so I'm not surprised that Eternalfire weren't ready for it. And even after the first 2 kills, it wasn't even a thought in their mind. They just had fights on both sides. Right? And if he goes into a vertical stack, one of his issues is that he jiggles everything. So, he could have gotten tagged down to 20 HP, but xantares gave him the only way he could have won that round.
It's like a moment in a negotiation where some people just can't... Of course it's all flat, dude. Sees one nade, bro. One nade, all he needs to see. Full commit to the spray down, calls it out, taps him out. 4 seconds left on that defuse. If my eyes don't fail me, that's about as much time as it takes for donk to rip your head off. Watch that clock. .02.
Oh my goodness. Just a pre-fire map.
Yeah, it's opportunity at the end of this half. 30 seconds,
Oh, man.
and it's a
Jota
very quiet walk-up.
They don't know. They don't know.
Molotov's coming out. Jota's trying to help from the staircase. He'll go back, and they don't actually burn out under Palace. Jota killing Chopper is huge. Donk missed the jump. Nobody has checked this. Wicadia is given a gift as he snaps over Shiro's Tech 9 for the double, and all he has to do is now kill Woxic. It's a 1v3. He goes deep. You love to see it. Like, it looks competitive until Donk steps out of Marketplace,
Dude,
and this happens.
xantares didn't even get to shoot once on this wing. It was just perfect, like, literally.